The way the numbers work out, both of them feel it. They can be a lot pickier. They start looking at the less of the typhon of the girl, or if the girl, I could say it specifically because I'm from Los Angeles, and as you move away from Lakewood, the further Lakewood's the epicenter, as you move away from Lakewood, the less, or the more girls are single. My oldest daughter is 29 years old. A third of her class is still not engaged. Normally, what would we say? We would say, you have to smell on it. I heard from Rebellion there that he said, enough with the davening, we're fixed with the davening. We're reading all davened. Now it's all up to us. It reminds me, talk when the Yidden left Mitzrayim, I think the Lashon of the Prophet. The Yidden left Mitzrayim, and they were chased by the Mitzrayim. And all 4 ways to go were somehow blocked. So they were davening. The agency said to them, enough with the davening. Go in and go do it. Maybe even could say, that that's what it means, precious equation, like a Prius Yamsuf. But that's the same thing happening. There's a time that you were ready to stall, there's a time that you did what you could do. And then there's a time that everybody has to act. And sometimes it's interesting. Maybe this is a prophecy, because I would have said I have gotten into a little trouble. I don't think so, because I realize that this is something I have had such close to even comment on it. Because I don't want to deal with this. All the people in this world are welcome. He says, he's in the Chacham, Hareis HaNoilad. Hareis HaNoilad doesn't mean that you're a fortune teller. He sees, by looking for a crystal ball, what's going to be. That you can get in Israel for like $250 every 3 blocks. Something else. Maven Dover take up. They look at something they see. Obviously, this is what's going to be the end. Even if a person doesn't have the koyach enough for the koyach to give it, for himself, he owns a certain shidduch, and he holds that the shidduch has to be there, it can't be somebody else. And today, it's easier for a boy because he knows when he goes back to America, there's going to be a Mitzvah Shem. There should be a Mitzvah Shem for everybody here, for all the love from here. friends around the block. So I'm not saying it's very hard then to just knock that away. This choice, this buffet, is being thrown in front of you. Izu Chachma V'Yisanayla tells you, guess what? You're hurting nobody but yourselves. Because if this gets worse, and as it does, it's going to get worse, unfortunately. And there's no answer. If you think it's bad now, there's Hashem, everybody here are going to have pleasure of the Yisrael. And the numbers then of Chas v'Shalom should never be. It will pleasure be a crisis. What they'll do, find in another religion. Since, I guess, I wasn't supposed to speak about the issue of Christ at all, if I could just say that point over. That maybe we should all look a little more ourselves. And I say we, I mean the Lord. The Lachim should look into themselves. Like obviously, don't ask somebody necessarily about it. Look at it yourself. So don't ask someone how you should feel. You look at it. And imagine that a girl comes back from seminary and meditates for 3 years of phone to her. Like by trying to hold by anybody, such an ancient mess. Everybody has someone or knows someone. Somewhere in their close family, the girl Nebuchadnezzar who's having problems. And I'll tell you, with a lot of things in life, a lot of sorrows in life, you think it's the person who's having the tsar. He's hurt the most. It's not true. Most of the time, it's not true. For instance, if parents see that their 29-year-old daughter on a bunch of Shabbos is going somewhere with her pocketbook, which is completely empty, but she wants to look real. And she leaves the house. Obviously, it's hurting her. But it's killing the parents. The hezek that's being done to those parents. And sometimes it hurts more to the person when a tsar happens to the person you love than the person himself. Look, I mean, every tsar, or most tsars. So yeah, we're all in a good position. Everybody here in this room is in a very good position. So again, it's Hashem, because it is the way it is. We're all going to have choices of terrific B'nai Yisrael. There's such a good Beis Yaakov system. We could, again, I don't want to use the word take advantage, I just can't think of a better word. If it wasn't like that, the numbers weren't like that, maybe we'd be just looking at the regular girl that's Taithim. With numbers like this, you get a little pickier. all of a sudden you start looking for new chumras. Does the family do this? Does the family do that? Some of the things that I've heard, it's embarrassing to say what parents usually said that the other side doesn't have, so they can't be mouthing with the Shidduch. So I guess I'm just saying this as someone who's speaking to Chacham. Life goes by very fast. As a matter of fact, as I stand here, I'm saying to myself, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm the guy. And everybody who is my age will tell you that. They never feel when they went from buffer to adult to grandfather. Who can imagine? Time flies. Time flies. And every single person here is going to have that tremendous simcha Mirz Hashem. You should all look forward to it. And Mirz Hashem, I'm going to give everybody a bracha. It's never said it, but that everyone should have terrific shalom bayis. But I think if people want to do the right thing, I think one of the things that they have to look at after the regular is Layarvis and Lisa. Let's try to understand. Let's look into that and see. Let's consider that one of the criteria. We look at the pros, we look at the cons. Do we ever look at the cons that I'm going to be ma'akin at another girl? Yes, it's agreement. We don't have to have people in vans with cattle prods to make something called an agun. I don't know why you can't call allowing the share price to go on. I don't see what the difference is, why that's not considered an aguna, and what makes us exempt from making the aguna. We want to hear Hashem that should be by your children. And it should go smooth. We should get the best crop. Maybe we should be installed on Chaver. Obviously, it's an individual thing. Each person needs to speak to the Rebbe, to the Rashida. Also, I think everything also has to do with how you present the question. I'm sorry. I can't even hear either. But if we're nice over Chaver, which is what this is all about, and all these people here are asking to do. Giving part of their money, their chas and guilt. I don't want to minimize that for a second. But if you want to be a real Bispal on Chaver, if you want to be a real Nasi Baruch Chaver, really? maybe it's time to reflect a little bit what the other side is thinking, what's happening and what's going on. And people have a different cook. People have a different feeling. Yourselves. If we're going too far, and looking for what we want. You know, I've been saying one of the Yazdim obviously told me, Shachan, Chashuvim. Freddie's also one of his on here. I think from the first year, I was a contributor for the first year. It's not something new that just popped up. I don't think anybody has to be convinced of it. I think it's a simple thing of just that's what the Kiva says. Bill says Mandasani. Mandasani means there's no mitzvah, there's nothing to do, there's nothing to give. You stay away from me, I stay away from you, or good. There's a positive commandment. You have to do something. And by us Yidden, there's a by a guy, maybe there's a Mandasani. By us,